Well, ladies and gentlemen, Greg McCloskey from ForexLive.com. I'm not going to do a Forex look. I'm going to take a look at the broader U.S. stock indices. They're moving and correcting, actually, currently at the moment. So let's take a look at the technicals that are driving those and where might there be resistance. So let's get started. First of all, I'm going to take a look at the Nasdaq index, and I'm going to look at the daily chart. And going back here to 2022 is important. Why? Because you get a picture of what potentially could happen. And in this case, the price moved down on the initial move to the downside, some 19.23%. This move to the downside that we've seen recently over the last few weeks in the Nasdaq index has taken the price down around 15.8% from the high to the low. You can see that there. So we haven't quite reached down as low as we did on the initial move here. By the way, the stock price moved down around 35%, or the Nasdaq index moved about 35% in 2022. So, stranger things can happen. So be aware, be prepared. Now, what also happened in trading here today was that the price moved briefly below the 200-day moving average. The last time the price did that was back here in the month of October and November, and then it bounced back, and that started the rotation to the upside here. So getting below that 200-day moving average and bouncing back above it is somewhat positive for and maybe gave the buyers the go-ahead to push to the upside. The other thing that happened was that you see this line right here. This line represents a 50% retracement of the same move up from this low to this high right here, and that level comes in at 15,607. So the low price that we saw in trading here today came in between the 200 and 50%. Two key levels that I like to look at in all my charts. So the ability to hold support against that level show that buyers stuck the toe in the water and are pushing price to the upside. Now what? Well, if I were to take everything off here and take a broader look right here, what I'll be looking for on the top side corrective move is specifically this area right through here, and this area represents different swing highs and lows highs going through here, and lows right through here that the price bounced off of. So ceiling right here became a floor right here before moving to the upside. If the price is going to go higher, we need to get above this area between 16,442 and 16,538, and then we'll start to look toward the 100-day moving average up here. Probably before that level is a broken 38.2% retracement. So these are the three levels, three targets on the roadmap to greater a bounce back and an end of or potential end of this move to the downside. So one is at the 16,442 or 16,330. That's 38.2. Then 16,442, 16,538. And then the 100-day moving average, 16,887. So be aware of all those levels. I would expect sellers to show up right here. Okay, if we get above, if we get above the 38.2, that should be pretty hard level to get to and through on the top side for the Nasdaq index. So be aware, be prepared. Let's take a look at the S&P index next. I'm gonna move back like I did on the Nasdaq and take a look at this move to the downside. This is going back to 2022, and if we go to the high, can't seem to get to it, but you can see that the move from the high to the low is around 15%. The high to the low that we've seen in this move lower over the last few weeks has taken the price down around 9.48%. So less than 10% correction in the S&P index so far, but we are seeing a bounce back higher. What we saw in trading here today technically was a move below the 100-day moving average. On Friday, the price came down to that level like we did here, and there was hope that the price would increase like it did back then, go to the upside. It didn't. We've gapped below that level, and guess what? The 100-day moving average is going to be a key level on the top side to get to and through. What other levels are important? Well, I've put a couple lines in here. One is this one right here at this old low right here. The other one is at these highs right through here, which formed a ceiling near the 5264 level. This level comes in at 5191, and we're currently trading at 5193. So we are above that level at the moment, but we have resistance up here near 5264. Watch this level right here, 526485. Get above that level, and then back above the 100-day moving average. Phew, take a deep breath. Maybe the bottom is in play, but it's going to have to stay above those levels in order to keep the bias going to the upside. If it can, it's going to rotate back to the downside, and we'll see further selling pressure as the corrective move fails. So watch these levels. Look for sellers at 5264 and trading here today. We'll see how it all pans out. So that's my technical look at both the Nasdaq index and the S&P index. My name is Greg Mikulowski. Good fortune with your trading. Bye-bye now.